Did you know that a group of cats is called a chat?
She needs on my stomach every morning. And she likes to do this in complete silence.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Every time I try to speak to her or speak to somebody else, she'll reach up with her paw and shush me.
Fancy water fountain.
She's very vocal about wanting that time to be quiet.
What do you get when you cross a bulldog with a Shih Tzu?
My name is Blake, and this is Flora's story for GeoBeats.
Flora, I'm sorry, but I have to get up soon.
When we first met Flora, she was ready for adoption at the shelter. I don't know exactly what her backstory is. She was timid, but also had this big personality that would come out.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this Excel formula.
Flora started this funny little habit that she does almost every morning. And she started doing this really around the time that we moved to a new house. I have my home office set up here, and every morning, just as I'm kind of getting settled in to start my day, she'll come in and hop up on my lap and start this little kneading process. So we call it making biscuits. So she does her kneading, but she does it on my stomach or on my chest.
Making biscuits and...
One day I had my phone in my hand. I thought it'd be kind of cute to film that and just talk about this process that she has where she jumps on my lap and makes biscuits. And as I was explaining that to the camera, she just reaches up and like shushes me, puts her paw right on my mouth and makes a chirping sound, and just kind of like a quiet, And I was like, well, that's hilarious.
I'm actually mostly feeling it in my back, if you don't mind getting that next.
The primary time for biscuit making is in the morning. So it's usually right when I'm getting my day started, sitting down on my computer.
It kind of worked out because I've been listening to this new podcast. And it's really funny. They cover a lot of different topics, but they put kind of like a comedic spin on it to keep it.
However, it's not exclusive to the morning time. She will come in throughout the day sometimes and come in for a second, third, or fourth round of biscuit making.
I couldn't help but notice that you were running a little bit late today. Did you oversleep?
It all just depends on how far behind she is on biscuits. Flora does show some signs of jealousy. I was talking to our other cat, Dennis.
Oh, hey, Dennis.
And she pretty clearly was telling him, Dennis, go away. This is dad and mine's time right now. She'll do the same thing if my wife is walking by and stops by my office here and pokes her head in. Flora will kind of chirp at her too. It kind of sounds like, hey, get out of here. It's this is our time right now. Flora's personality, I would describe as very opinionated.
Back in my day, we didn't have fancy cat houses.
We joke around a lot that she knows right and wrong, and whether or not we agree with what her definition of right and wrong is another story.
Do you think we need to get a pet psychic so that I can better understand what you're trying to say to me?